Let's cut the gossip and get straight to the game. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. So on today's show, we have Tommy Sotomayor and his beef with Sean from the Sean Davy Way show. We have Megan Thee Stallion and her strange relationship with her bodyguard, as well as Tamar Braxton and her fiance getting a restraining order. So without further ado, let's get into Megan Thee Stallion turning up on her vacation and her bodyguard pulling out a gun. Yes, you heard me correct. Pulling out a gun.
They just added a whole. Guess what, motherfucker? Justin! I'm here too. So if you think you with the bullshit, best believe I'm with the bullshit. I'm gonna dunk this nigga. Justin is a psycho, dog.
Now, they seem like they was having fun, but just the whole mere fact that she called him a psycho, that is something to be worried about and to be leery about. And it seems like when he gets drunk, he gets a little out of hand and he's not controllable. I mean, he pulled out a whole gun in this situation and everybody is having fun. I'm very much concerned and worried for Megan because she continues to pick people in the circle like that. Now, I don't know what it is that's drawing these type of people to her, but from my understanding, she rehired the bodyguard. So obviously you fired him for a reason, and I think that she should have stuck with that. Something's the matter with that guy, seriously. Really? Wow. And look at him looking all crazy into the camera. And I mean, they're just blind to it, or at least ignoring it. And I know they can't do much because they're on vacation with this dude. But wow. And look, he has a gun right here over his shoulder. That's crazy. There's no need to do that. Look at her. She's holding her mouth. Clearly, that is not okay.
Just let that gun change the energy.
That gun definitely changed the energy. I hate gun violence.
Me too, I'm scared.
Did you take it? Can you grab my glasses?
I got 4 guns and I'm still
Katie,
scared.
can you grab my glasses?
I got two with me. I got
Hey.
2 with me right now. I got 2 with me right now.
No, put them up. It's not really
I got
funny,
2
honestly.
with me born.
Can we,
Born. Where the music at?
what happened to the music?
Now, Megan is too successful to not think about who's in her circle and allowing foolishness like this to integrate her circle. And I wonder if they're in an undercover relationship because they was doing some flirting and he's a little bit, to me, too overprotective. It's almost scary how protective he is. I mean, ever since the Tory Lane thing, she has still been successful and had deals. So this character here, I don't know who he is, but I will say this, she really does not need him. And that is just that on that. Well, moving right along to Tamar Braxton. Ever since it was made public that Tamar Braxton attempted to take her life, we all realized that she was really going through something. But now it appears to be that things are really spiraling out of control. Tamar Braxton's fiance, David, has just filed a restraining order against Tamar. Now, she claims that he threatened to kill her. And I don't know how true that story is, but I believe that it's time for Tamar to take a break from everything and really consider her life and who's around her and her mental stability and everything. No need of hopping from relationship to relationship. And things are not getting better. She has a kid involved. Also, I don't know how much of a bad guy David is because just recently, as of August 30th, David took Tamar's son for a day at the beach. And that was in order to give Tamar a break. But see, you can do so much for a person that they have to do it for themselves. And I believe it's time for Tamar to take a serious break and get to know herself. She needs to invest in herself. If she doesn't do that, I personally feel that she might have a serious nervous breakdown and it may damage her mentally for good. With that being said, I hope this is not a publicity stunt to get views for her new show that's coming out today, Get Your Life on WeTV. That would be so sad because people out here is really rooting for her, and that would just be the ultimate betrayal to people who really care. Well, moving right along to Tommy Sotomayor and Sean Davy Way Beats.
God, these faggots just wake up every day and niggas backing faggots.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey,
You seem to be pressed because if you weren't, why would you be making a video about this?
what does pressed mean? Please tell me, what does that mean?
It means concerned, worried about, etc.
Okay, if that's your logic, then he must be pressed about me because he paid too, right?
He's
by the same
pressed
logic.
about you. He goes after known YouTubers. You aren't the only one.
Oh, no. And I respond to unknown YouTubers. He ain't the only one. Oops. Did I lie?
You are pressed then, right?
Wow, listen to that. Look, y'all see what just happened? After she said this, I repeated that I do the same thing, and she knows it. Then she hung up. So you are pressed then, right? This is why the world hates black women and black fags. This is why the world hates them. This person called me.
Now, this man, Tommy Sotomayor, always says obnoxious things about African American female and people of the LGBTQ community. He thinks he's pretty funny and everybody is always laughing and playing it off, but it is not funny and it's not anything that should be played off. He's very disrespectful and he does it quite often. Well, the reason why him and Sean Davy Way is funking is because Sean Davy Way is not allowing him to disrespect African American women and people of the LGBTQ community. Of that, Sean Davy Way went off on him and checked him in the worstest way. And I believe that he had every right to do that. He called Sean Davy Way all out of his name in the beginning of the clip. That's what he was calling Sean Davy Way. But Sean Davy Way was such a gentleman about it, and he is even part of the LGBTQ community. But that don't have nothing to do with it because he read him his rights. Let's check it out.
So you calling me a faggot, Tommy, does nothing to me. I'm fine. I don't lose a bit of sleep, bitch. But you know who I did feel sorry for? Him. I did feel sorry for him. Because if you feel that way about me, I can only imagine how you feel about him. If you said that shit that you said yesterday to me, I can only imagine what you said to this young man. I could only fucking imagine. So if I'm going to feel sorry for someone, this is who I feel sorry for. It's sad that he cannot have his father in his life due to his sexuality. It's sad that it's a big chance that his father changed his last name to Sotomayor just so that he didn't have to deal with scrutiny from people trying to talk about this young man. Very unfortunate.
Wow. Spread love, y'all. I'm out.